Hey, what is up, everyone, and welcome back to the Animous. Now, I know that I mentioned that it was going to be a little bit of a third-party madness here at Animous Works, where we are going to be reviewing a lot of third-party kits that have just released or they've been released for a while. I just had not had the time to bring out all the reviews as fast as I can, or as fast as I would want, per se, because there's a lot of things going on. Life hits like a freight train and you just got to keep rolling with the punches, right? So but today we are going to be unboxing one of the builds for third-party kits that we're going to be reviewing here on the channel, and that will be the SNAA God's Guardian Gawain. Now, I have been really looking forward to one of these kits due to the fact that this is supposed to be like a quote-unquote real grade model kit, and but they named it Beyond Exquisite, which I think that's super crazy, but in a good way. I really was looking forward to this. I was looking at all the pictures and I followed the progress before they released the kit, and I was just patiently waiting for this to be released. Now, the box art is clearly worthy of SNAA, structure, because they always make sure that they have really nice art when it comes to their boxes. Now, going on behind the box, it shows you a few of the poses with the kit itself. It does bring effect parts. It brings lots of lines for you to panel line. I believe they do bring water slide decals as well, so I can't really wait to build this kit. Now, I know that my preference is usually 1/100 and above for model kits to build, but this, even though it is a 1/44 scale, I was really looking forward to it just due to the fact that it looks like it has an extreme level of detail on the kit. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what's inside. So once you open up the box, the first thing you are received with is some beautiful colored effect parts, and I am telling you, they did right by this model kit by printing these effect parts the way they did, so the light just hits them in the right way and it just gleams everywhere. I really do like that about this kit. Now, I know you guys know that I don't like using like a lot of beam saber effect parts, but when it comes to like thruster effect parts, those I really do like using. Even if I like painting them here and there, maybe to give it a little bit more highlight, this still looks really nice. Moving on to the rest of the runners that we had here, we do seem to have a lot of color separation coming from this kit, and it does not seem to have a lot of runners at all, which is actually really good. So you do have some light blue colors here and some gray for detailing. This looks like sets of armors, and parts for the weapons as well. Love the fact that they're adding, if you look at all these parts, you can see the level of detail and level of color separation that this kit is going to have. For those of you that are worried of whether or not you're going to have to paint this kit, I really highly doubt that. I'm currently looking at the runners right now, and it seems like it has terrific color separation when it comes to that. So this is a white runner and a yellow runner there. Now, this seems like inner frame. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. So it seems like this model kit is based off real grade, structure, or basically downscale, master grade, as one might say. It does have a lot of parts when it comes to joints, and I am going to be very honest with you. I am so thankful that it does not seem like we have any polycaps in this box whatsoever. Which, just looking now at the other runners that this kit has, it does not have a single polycap. I love this. This is definitely, I'm telling you, I was super excited when I knew that this kit was going to come out, because I couldn't wait to build it. So it seems like we have some more armor parts here to include the shield parts, and I want you to look at the level of detail that goes into this kit. It takes a lot of parts. It takes a lot of parts, and all the parts have extreme detail. Not to mention that most of them looks like they're slotting for other parts to give it more color separation, which is actually really nice. So you seem to have like a little gold injection here for joints and such. I am not a fan of this color because it looks a little bit like a dookie gold. But as far as that everything goes, I'm guessing it'll blend in once you put them on. But yeah, that's something that you definitely want to look at. Hey, at least they're not polycaps. Definitely not polycaps, which is great. They're hard plastic. You seem to have a little bit more inner armor frame to include hands and such and poses. Love the fact that they included the peace signs there. That's pretty awesome. Definitely give the heads up to them that they did a good job when building this kit. And again, with the clear parts that look amazing for this kit. If you look at the level of detail that is inside these clear parts, it just looks insane. They look really nice. And this is all for weapons and the actual armor for the suit itself. All right, so at the bottom of the box, I can see that we have water slide decals. Thank goodness. You guys know I hate stickers, but I love water slide decals. Now let's look at this baby. Oh, this looks like a magazine, and it's really sturdy too. So just looking at the last page here, it shows you what to do and what not to do when it comes to your parts. It has a list of all the runners that the box brings. Like I mentioned, this kit does not have a lot of runners, but it does seem to have a lot of color separation and detail, which I greatly appreciate. So going over the manual itself, obviously you have the Gawain picture there. And the level of detail on these guides or manuals that SNAA is currently releasing is insane. They have step-by-step by sections, and all their builds are divided into steps. Like for example, here you're taking care of the inner frame. And as you take care of once you get done with your inner frame, then you move on to adding armor pieces through all the sections. Now that is something that I believe all companies should focus on when they're releasing model kits. That if you have a model kit that has an inner frame, you should have the builder build the inner frame, full inner frame first, and then build from there. That is really, really good. So just moving along with the guide, it seems like you have more armor pieces, then it moves on to the head, and then it moves on to the weapons and such, and the effect parts. And this is another thing too. The diagram, the level of detail in the diagram for the water slide decals is really insane. One, it's colored. Two, is enumerated, just like most builds that we see on other manuals. And the level of detail is super insane. Look at this, and it even has a little picture here, a little pick me up, so you can motivate yourself to build it. Where you have the inner frame, and then you have the fully built kit with all its effect parts and all the juice. Look at that. This kit just looks amazing once it's built. So we will be building in this on the channel, and we will gonna go ahead and do a full review on this kit once it's finalized and built. So that is it for today's video. Just a quick unboxing of this model. We will be doing an unboxing for all third-party model kits that we will be receiving on this channel, as well as the review. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.